Yes. Welcome to episode 5 of the Pohl Position. Let's crank this for a minute. Hold on. Let my favorite part. Oh, yeah. Pohl Position episode 5. Thanks so much for tuning in. We want to hear from you, and I will start every show with that. Pohl Position at WDTN.com. Whatever's on your mind, we would love to hear from you. Joining me, as always, there he is right there, the polar opposite himself, along with Lobsty. That is our operations manager at Channel 2, and maybe that explains a lot of things. That is Josh Ames. Josh, you and I spent a week on vacation.
Together.
No. Listen to me. Can you stop saying together for 5 seconds? We were on vacation at the same time.
Together.
I was in Lake Chelan, Washington State.
Guess
okay,
where
the
I
Pacific
was.
North.
Guess
You were down in like Miami. We were. You talk about polar opposites.
Can we get some
You
Will
talk about
Smith?
polar opposites. See there at the bottom of your screen. That is what we were. I was Pacific Northwest. You were South Florida. That's
I was in Panama City, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I used to take my kids to Panama City.
Yeah.
You know, summer vacations, as cliched as they are, they're great. They're not always great. But let me hear about yours, and I'll tell you about mine. So you went to Panama City
To play in the 16U World Series.
That's your daughter, right?
Yep, USFA.
Your daughter's very, very good softball player.
And we played in the World Series. We went 3-0.
All right.
So we're feeling good. Blind draw. Well, you draw the number 2 team. You lose 1-0, and you have to go the hard road, the loser's bracket.
And how'd they do?
Yeah, well, we get to bring this big thing home. I don't know if you're a surfer.
I can't wait. Hey, so is that the trophy?
This is, each kid got a smaller one of these.
And that's you won the championship.
No, it says finalist.
Oh, finalist.
Yes,
finalist.
So we got
see,
third
you could have
place.
cropped that where it just said final.
Yeah.
You know,
we got
that's
third
very
place.
nice.
Third
place.
place.
Well, congratulations.
So it was a good time.
I know you had some fun.
Yeah.
So how was the weather?
It was pretty good. It rained a few days. You know, Florida it rains all the time.
Right. But see, that's the whole thing about summer vacations. You know, you plan them, you start planning them maybe in the winter, maybe in the spring, or you can just be real quick. But we planned mine for a while's out because it was my
Birthday! Happy birthday, Papaw!
Wait, say that again?
Happy birthday, Papaw!
Okay, so Papaw, our viewers here on WDTN Plus know me as Jack Pohl, and have known me that since 33 years ago when I first started filling in for the one and only Omar Williams on occasion, and did Monday Night Football.
Is this hat as old as you are? Dayton Bombers?
It might be.
You know, I wore that at the beach. It got a little too much sun. You can see it's faded.
Yeah, the Bombers were great. They were the until the Dragons. They were the I guess old timers, guys even older than me would tell you that the Dayton Gems might have been the most successful minor league franchise we ever had here. The Gems were pretty big, I think, late 60s. They may have gone even back earlier than that, maybe the 50s, 60s, early 70s. Then they went away, and eventually the Bombers came in and were a good...
What happened to all their equipment?
That's what you wonder about?
Yeah, like
their stinky equipment. That's
like their
what
skates
comes to your...
and their pads. Like,
I don't know.
Are they still at Hare Arena?
Hare Arena got hit by a tornado, and I think it was totally smashed. There's not much arena left in the Hara.
I think it's
it's gone. Yeah,
I did find an Omar Williams tape when he first reported at the opening of Hare Arena.
Yes. Well,
yeah, black and white.
That's I would assume it. Omar started in black and white and ended up working with me at a long careers. So
those are the best stories you tell, are the old Omar stories.
Oh man, we had Omar Williams. His famous saying was, "I came to Dayton to get my feet wet, and I ended up drowning." So for
and
those,
what's your favorite saying?
Mine?
I already know it.
What is it? If it's not about money, it's about money.
Nope.
Josh, get the heck out of here before I kill you.
Nope.
Oh man, that's usually my favorite.
What is? You work for yourself, not the company.
That's yes. Always work for yourself, not for the company. Always, and the flip side of that, or the other side of that, is make sure your standards exceed the company's, because when you're controlling yourself, work for yourself. Feel good about yourself. I will say, not to get not to get into my theories on business, but a lot of young people, and this has always been this way. This can be in third grade. This can be in first grade. This can be all the way up the corporate ladder. People tend to look at the person who does the least and want that. That is a big, big mistake.
Correct.
You never want to, hey, well, this guy doesn't do this, and this guy doesn't do that, and this guy comes in late. Well, do you want that? I mean, is that what you want? Is that what you're aspiring to be? Does that sound successful to you? Yeah, that guy's an idiot. He gets away with it for whatever reason with management. Nothing you can do about it. But don't want to be that, because the guy who's working hard and suddenly is not working hard will stick out like a sore thumb. The guy who's
Do you think hang on. Do I look like a sore thumb today?
You look like a lot of things. I wouldn't say a sore thumb.
I'm back in my beach mode. We got some lights on.
What do you mean back? You just got back. You're still in it. There was nothing. You never left to get back in it. Don't you have to leave something to come back? You were in full beach mode. You look ridiculous. You look like you're going to hang out at the WDTN patio for an hour and get some rays with one of those. Do they still have those things that go around? Go around your neck.
People would probably really like me to sit out on the patio. We get those viewer emails all the time that nothing's ever happened.
Let me ask you something about that since you brought it up. And I want you to think long and hard about this, Josh. How many, in your mind, emails that we have that have requested to see shots of you on the patio when we take that shot during the news? You said a bunch. I mean, what is the actual?
I didn't say a bunch of me. I just said they want action out there. They want like a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie out there, an action shot or something.
I mean, I'm still waiting for someone. I'm still waiting for somebody to be out there when we take that shot.
Well, a producer.
I'm not trying to give anyone any ideas.
4
We
p.m.
don't want
producer Ben Gitron, who hosts his own show here on WDTN Plus, for Christmas Eve the one year.
Big Ben.
He was out there dancing in a costume coat with Santa Claus on it.
I mean, that sounds appropriate to me.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, you could do it.
We could do like the turkey dance.
We could do the
No,
turkey
that's the
dance.
chicken dance. Do you know a turkey dance?
I don't know. I mean, I could make up a turkey. I think I've seen turkey dance.
Let's hear your turkey dance.
There's nothing to hear. You would actually watch it. I'm not dancing on this show. I'll tell you that right now. But
whoa! What did you do at the start? What did you do at the start of the show? Hit the music again and let's show them our dance moves. Ready? Here we go.
All right, here we go. I'll tell you what, I love my WDTN Plus brethren and sisters, but no one's got a song like this.
This is the best song in the market.
Oh, yeah.
Pohl Position.
Oh, yeah. Listen. I mean, people should probably just stream this through their phone while they're driving, listen to it, and then when the music comes on, just roll the windows down, put the sunglasses on, lean back in that seat, and here we go.
Yo, Pohl Position! Can you download this somewhere?
I don't know. Is that Slash?
Maybe
does that sound like Slash?
Maybe we write a turkey song to this music.
Wait, what is this part?
Let's see your best air guitar. This is getting me hyped. Like, I might have to go pump some iron tonight after work.
Man, that's it. We just got through the guitar solo. You stole it. You know, it makes me think, though. It makes me think that wouldn't it be cool if everyone in life had a theme song? Like you walked into a room and you just like, oh, here comes Jack. I mean, I guess that'd be a little obnoxious if you were like going in the kitchen at 2 a.m. for a midnight snack.
But I mean, what if you're trying to sneak in? Like,
that's what I'm saying. You couldn't do it, but it would be cool.
Like Steve Diorio just walked behind you and it's like, here comes Steve, and like a hit song.
Yeah. Or you know what though? We could see Steve we could see him behind me. Here it is.
Yeah.
That right there. That's one of our 80 bosses we have. He is the one, looking over. We got not as many as we used to. When I first started at Channel 2, I think I was under like 700 people. It was a lot of bosses. They cleaned things out. Oh, Josh, those glasses making you hot?
Yeah, look at my hair. I need a haircut.
I'm getting my hair cut on Thursday with Jay at Salon on Ron. Is that a shameless promotion? Unpaid promotion, I might add. So
Is it going to go back to this look?
what were we talking? Yeah, give me some bobble jack. That's going to go back to that. Well, no, I'm going to keep the beard. But I haven't gotten any emails yet on people wanting to put a beard on bobble jack. What's up with that?
Have we even gotten any emails?
Well, I will say this. If you'd like to send an email, we have one. Doug Brown sent me an email, watched the show, give us his a few insights on, what was it, the top 10. What was our first show? It was about something.
You did the first show by yourself, then you needed to spice it up.
Man,
so you
did
brought
I.
me-
Nothing. You cannot do, sit there, and I guess guys do it, but you need to have a little fun in this life.
our second-
Anyway, Pohl Position at WDTN.
Tell us about your vacation.
I will, but we're almost up against a commercial break.
Okay,
so
give
I'll
us a
take
little tease.
a tease.
A TV term, tease.
And the most beautiful place I've ever been to in my life, and the rarest of rare, start to finish, including the day after, it was the perfect vacation. That never, ever happens. Can you believe that? Just never, ever happens.
Did the song play when you got on the airplane?
You mean this song?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I mean, I would never be in a bad mood if this song was always on. Hey, Jack, we're cutting your pay by 80%. Oh, that kind of stinks, but listen. All right, we'll be right back after this. All right, welcome back to the Pohl Position, episode 5. I am your host, Jack Pohl, and I am along with the one and only Josh Ames, who is referred to as the polar opposite, or polar opposites in this show between he and I. So you got Lobsty on your mic.
Yeah.
But we have breaking news in the news. I'll talk about my vacation here in just a moment, but we just found out as this show is recording, one of my all-time favorite artists, of all time. I always thought that, and I'll just get to it because you will know it by now by the time this thing airs, that Ozzy Osbourne passed away, just a couple of weeks after his farewell concert with Black Sabbath. And, he couldn't even see. He was in a chair, but it was a really emotional. They raised $200 million in charity in that concert. That's how you go out. Then a couple weeks later, you bow out in life. He will truly be missed. One of the all-time greats, Ozzy Osbourne, passed away. I know he'll be remembered for biting the head off of a bat and peeing on the Alamo and whatever other crazy things he did.
So that leads us into your vacation.
That does. Anyway, Ozzy Osbourne, his last album was phenomenal, and did duets with Elton John and
Dolly Parton.
I don't think he was on the Dolly album. I'll have to double check that, but I don't think he was. He was pretty sick at the end, but that's a sad day for rock and roll. I never thought that guy probably should have been dead 1,000 years ago. So anyway, one of my all-time favorites, Ozzy Osbourne, passed away. All right, Josh, you want to hear about my vacation?
I've been waiting all day. I got some beautiful pictures when
my
we
family
FaceTime last week.
Yeah, we didn't hold on a second. What'd you just say?
You
when throw things in this show that people think are true, and we did not FaceTime. I sent you one video on you sent me one picture of you on a boat, and I sent you one video of me on a boat because we were both boating at the same time.
You don't find that a little weird?
I find that Lobsty looking straight up into the sky and you talking into him is weird. Look at this shot.
Look.
Well,
There's
wait,
Jack
give us
and
some
I.
sound. Give us some sound.
I don't know if it's appropriate. I forgot what you said.
Oh, I don't know either. Don't run it. Don't run it. We're recording this live. I'm sure it was appropriate. I'm sure it was. I had grandchildren around.
Fair
But
enough.
anyway, so listen, we had a wonderful time. I went to all my kids and 5 grandkids all live in Seattle.
Well, you only have 2 kids. You make it sound like you have 8. You saw all
I'm
your
the
kids.
youngest of 8.
Yeah.
Well, I
yeah,
mean,
remember you used to get left in the tent?
no, it was.
No, you stayed back with the chicks.
I stayed back with my 2 sisters because it was the boys are going on a camping trip. Mary Lisa and Jimmy are staying home to help me wash clothes. And it was stuff like that. And my whole life, the boys are going to the Reds game. Mary and Lisa and Jimmy are staying with me. We're getting Burger Chef. I mean, it was just
What is Burger Chef?
a great fast food restaurant from back in the day, the mid-70s, 80s. They had a fun meal. I still remember it to this day where you could punch out the face of like Dracula or Frankenstein, and they were masks you could put on. So they were pretty cool. Burger Chef. It was across from, I want to say.
Are you sure it wasn't called Burger King?
No, I know what Burger King is. This was Burger Chef, and they probably went out of business because they probably got sued by Burger King. But they were Burger Chef. Look it up. Burger Chef. Well, hang on.
No.
Like, why do you live such a, how do you not know this stuff? See, the problem is today it's just Chipotle and, here, I'm going to show you Burger Chef. We're going to look it up. There it is, baby.
I had Whataburger.
I've had Whataburger.
That was pretty good.
Burger Chef. Here you go, folks. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. That is Burger Chef.
In Dayton, Ohio.
Well, I don't know exactly where this one is.
Is that the Burger Chef on top?
Yes, that is him himself. There he is. Look at him. He's got a nice mustache.
What's his name?
I think it's just Burger Chef. I think that's what it is. I think it's Jeff. Burger Chef and Jeff, if I remember right.
What would his theme song be if he had one, as discussed?
Yeah, look, Burger Chef and Jeff. There they are. Here's Burger Chef and Jeff. You've lived a sheltered life. You don't know any cool stuff. Here's Burger Chef and Jeff, folks. There he is. Anyone who remembers, Pohl Position at WDTN.com. Other great restaurants in the Miami Valley you grew up with.
Huh, that looks like me and you.
Does kind of look like. So Halloween, you and I are dressing up like Burger Chef and Jeff. Although that would make you Burger Chef. So Anxious Appetites, Burger Chef. We're all new.
All right, let's hear about this vacation. I've been dying for 2 days. You sent me you're on a boat. I haven't heard anything.
I'm glad you sent out for help. Anyway, I went to Seattle, which is where every last one of my kids live. All of them. Every single kid lives in Seattle.
Not hook 'em horns, by the way, just 2 children.
And look, so that's subliminal. That means they're going to beat the Buckeyes. I know, but I'm just saying, you got the arch to deal with. Man, I tell you, we need to do some algorithm on where our conversations go during this show.
Oh.
All over the road.
Yeah.
All over the road.
White man can't jump. I mean.
Yeah. So listen, we went to Lake Chelan, Washington. We went to Seattle. We started there for just a night. Me and my son played golf in Seattle. We both had the best rounds of our lives.
On VR?
No, real golf, Snoqualmie Golf Club.
In the snow.
Just out. No, it's just called Snoqualmie. Can't something be called Snoqualmie without having snow?
That's like calling the pole position pole or with no jack.
There is no jack in Pohl Position. The show is called Pohl Position. What are you talking about?
And there is a jack in it.
Okay, so listen.
Why are you getting all stressed?
Because this is what you do. Okay, folks, you need to know a little something about Josh Ames. I'm going to look at the camera for this. All right, so listen up. When you work with a man like this, he pushes every button from the second you see him. Keeps pushing the button, keeps trying to force you out of your safe zone. And then when you finally crack, like an egg getting slammed onto a cement floor, he says, and I'll let him say it himself.
Why are you so grumpy?
Thank you.
I mean,
it's
a place
ridiculous.
that has snow in the name, you would think there would be snow.
There is in the winter. It's a ski place in the winter, and they have a golf course there as well.
Now,
Can I just tell you about this vacation? You know, we're running out of time with all your ridiculous interruptions.
Sorry, continue.
So Sunday we shot both of us, me and my son Jackson, each shot the lowest scores of our lives. I shot an 83, he shot an 80, and we celebrated and we had a great time. The next day we drove to Lake Chelan. It's about a 4-hour drive east of Seattle. And we had a wonderful time. We stopped at this little Christmas village. It was like somebody took that
snow again, Christmas village.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's Seattle. I mean, I don't really know.
I can't wait till we do our show. How you dislike Christmas?
I mean, I'm more of a Halloween guy. I don't dislike Christmas. It's just stressful.
I have a video.
Yeah. All right. Well, then we're gonna have a Christmas.
Okay, continue.
Special. We're gonna have a Christmas. Okay, we're running out of time. We only have a couple minutes left in this show. It seems like we just started. Wait, what is Lobsty doing?
I don't know.
Wait. So, okay. Now I go to. There he is. There's Lobsty.
God, look how big my belly is. So let's not take that shot anymore.
All
Let
right.
me scoot in.
All right. Diet ideas. Pohl Position at WDTN.
Maybe I'll start a diet. Maybe we could do that. I'll start a diet and give you
We
weekly
could. I will
updates.
warn you, football season is a month away. That is a horrible time to go on a diet.
Huh?
Horrible time. Summer's probably the best time because you're outside, you're doing other stuff anyway. Winter, you're just eating. So anyway, we go to Lake Chelan, the most beautiful place I've ever been to in my life. My kids rented it. It was my 60th birthday while I was out there. My kids got the most beautiful lake house. We got this huge pontoon boat. My brother was there because he lives out in Port Angeles, Washington. So he met us in Lake Chelan.
Which brother?
Joe. My
I've
brother
never met Joe. Brother Bob?
Yeah, brother Bob was not there.
That's the one who should have been there.
Yeah, well, he was invited. But,
I'll text him.
Don't text, just leave him alone. Anyway, it was, since we're running out of time, I will say that, a lot of times you go on vacation and things happen. There's tension, between you and your significant other, or your kids don't want to do all the same things, and things are rough. And this was just
I don't know.
smooth.
None of that's ever happened in any of my vacations.
Oh, man. That's
the worst thing that's
happened.
happened to mine is my air conditioning in my condo went out.
That's bad.
Yeah, but there's nothing like.
No,
God, yours is like Dire Straits.
Well, I didn't mean it to sound like that. I'm just saying little
Isn't that
things.
an Ozzy song, Dire Straits?
No, there's a group called Dire Straits. Oh. Man, that is so sad about Ozzy. I still can't get over it. That is just the saddest thing ever. He is one of my all-time favorites. So I was listening to a song of his today. But anyway, it was a great vacation. It was a perfect vacation. Then I came back and yesterday played at Springfield Country Club, and that was wonderful. Scott Krisner invites me out there. It was my 4th year hosting it for Mercy Health. They raised $170,000 yesterday. That's going to Men's Health at Mercy Health. So that was good to them. A little shout out to those guys. So anyway, that's it. Perfect vacation, perfect flights there, perfect flights back. Played great golf, played some bad golf. Oh, and the last thing is my daughter just started playing golf, and her husband, my son-in-law. So we had a foursome on the last day on Saturday where me, my son, my daughter, and her husband all played golf. And it was their first real 18 hole, and we had the time of our lives. It was awesome. So what do you want me to say? We went to a bunch of strip clubs and stayed out till 4 o'clock in the morning every night?
No, I guess if you're 60 and that's your cup of tea.
Well, I did go to a winery.
Yeah,
most beautiful spot I've ever been to in my life.
So if you get married again, is that where it's going to be?
Oh, married again.
Because I'll be your...
we need a whole episode on that. Did you say married again?
Yeah, I'll be your best man, and I'll plan it.
Okay, here's what I have to say to that.
Are we really out of time?
Yeah, we're really out of time. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold it up to the big camera. Congratulations, Josh. Congratulations to the team. And that's a nice finalist trophy.
I'm gonna try to use it surfing.
Oh, God. We'll have to get video of that. All right, thanks for tuning in to episode 5 of the Pohl Position. We appreciate you, WDTN Plus. Rock on.